Hello, Aries gang. How are those fiery Aries doing today? Ram fam, welcome to the cottage. This is for you if you have Aries as a sun sign, your moon placement, your rising, which is also known as your ascendant, or your Venus sign. Welcome, welcome, Team Aries. How you guys doing? Let's get started on a job, money, and career message for you. Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, job, money, and career. What do you need to know? Job, money, and career. What do you need to know? Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Job, money, and career. Let's take a look, Aries. Let's see what we can find out for you today. Time for your tarot appointment, Team Aries. Let's see here. King of Swords. Okay. Knight of Wands. What are you going after? Queen of Pentacles. Whatever it is, it's going to pay off. Some of you Aries, the reason this King of Swords is here, some of you Aries have been doing something here to increase your knowledge, your wisdom. As such, you're taking off in a certain direction. This could be a new income stream, just ramping up what you already do with an increased knowledge. Okay, maybe you've done some sort of course, maybe you've just been studying stuff, even informally, but you feel like it's equipping you to take your business to the next level. If you are employed, same thing. You may end up getting some sort of raise or increase, even if you're employed, because of this. You're delving in and really learning new stuff. You're just becoming wise about what you do. And it's with a passion. Your passion is in this, the Knight of Wands. Okay. You're feeling fiery and fired up about this, inspired, impassioned about moving in this direction. And it's going to pay off. Queen of Pentacles is telling me that. All right. Some of you, this is a new direction. Others of you, you're staying put, but just, doing more, doing better. And as such, your money's increasing. Okay. Whether it's a raise or a promotion, I can't say. But the King of Swords, let's talk about that. That's the go-to. That's the wise old owl. I don't care how old you are, but that's the person that has the knowledge. That's the problem solver. Okay. Oh, let's go talk to Aries. They can help us figure this out. They'll know how to fix this. They'll have the skills and the knowledge and whatever to be able to cut the truth and problem solve and get to the heart of the matter in a much quicker way than you or I can do. So let's go get Aries involved. That's the go-to if you're working. And otherwise, it's just the go-to of if you're self-employed, you become the go-to. You kind of stand out from the crowd because people know that you're bringing the truth. They know that you're bringing the knowledge, the wisdom, the skills to be able to help them with whatever it is you do, even if you're self-employed. Whatever this is, you ain't playing. Knight of Wands, you're going for it. You're going forward, okay? I like that energy for you. This could involve relocation, distance travel for some of you as far as your career goes, certainly. But the Queen of Pentacles here is the outcome. Amazing, amazing moves that you've made or are making. Okay. I don't know where you are on this timeline, but I like it. We're right before your season. So maybe you're kind of gearing up, maybe you're kind of using Pisces season to kind of rest and, get ready for Aries season. And then Aries season, you may hit the ground running on a new career project or something of this nature that's going to take you to where I see you going. I like this energy here. Love, love, love it for you. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about matters of the heart. Romance, the person on your mind. Team Aries, the person on your mind. What's going on here? Let's get a little update, energetic update on the person on your mind. Here we go. Don't forget to drop a like, folks. Here we go, Team Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. That was a short shuffle. All right, we'll take it. The person on your mind. Here we go. Hey, Shantae, Janelle, Jason, ARW, what's up? 5 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay, Aries. 10 swords in the... You know what, though? Okay, let's talk about it. Things are weird between you and this person. I will say that. There's a part of you that feels like maybe it's just best to cut your losses. You may have been feeling in the past some heartbreak, some disappointment, right? Things didn't go as planned. But with the 5 of Cups in the reverse, you're tired of dealing with the disappointments, right? You're tired of crying about it. You kind of feel like, it's just spilt milk. Not a lot I can do, but you're struggling to let this go. Why do I say that? 4 of Cups in the reverse here. You're kind of looking at this. God, this had so much potential. This is feeling like it's something really great. that's slipping through my fingertips. And the Ten of Swords in reverse speaks to you really would like to see this thing work out. Don't tell me you wouldn't. You really would if we really got deep in that beautiful fiery Aries heart of yours, we would see that at the very core, you would like to see this thing work out, and that's why you're struggling to move on. That's why you're tired of crying over spilt milk, but on the other hand, you feel like, God, this was so good, and it's slipping right through my fingers. Is there nothing we can do to work this out? All right. What happened here what happened prior to this Five of Cups energy that we're picking up? What happened? Can we find out? Can we go backwards in time a little bit? Can you give me some backstory here, Aries, from your perspective on what this has been like that caused this Five of Cups energy here? You got to me, you've got emotional investment. Okay, I do feel that way for you to kind of be wrestling with this. Okay, and that's fair. That's certainly fair. Two of Swords. Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody may have been non-committal, indecisive. There may have been arguments, miscommunication about it. There could have been disagreements for sure about what you guys wanted and the direction that this connection was going to take. All right. It is possible with these cards that there may have been another person in the mix, but I'm not getting that real strong here. But for some of you, certainly that could have been the case. But I get that you got, with that Two of Swords here, I get that you guys were butting heads about something. All right. There was a disagreement. And I feel like for a lot of you, that was, you guys had different ideas about what you wanted in this connection. One of you may have wanted commitment, the other not. Okay. One of you may have wanted more serious commitment. The other may have wanted to keep it on a lighter level, that kind of thing. Just a very different idea about what you guys really wanted as a couple or as a team or not, right? But some butting of heads here. Butting of heads with that Two of Swords here. I don't even know if you guys are speaking with that Two of Swords, possibly. Let's see. There may be a bit of confusion and miscommunication with that Two of Swords even. We'll find out where they are in a minute. The Fool card here, the Star. Five of Wands. There's been conflict about taking a leap of faith. All right. There's been conflict about the future between you two. There's been conflict and drama, okay, around taking a leap of faith, making a commitment, making a deeper commitment, or just, are we in this for the long haul, or is this something short term? That's why the Fool and the Star card are here and the Five of Wands comes out. That's a lot of what speaks to the disagreement. All right. Let's go over to their side. Let's go over to their side and hear from them. I want to hear from them. All right. I'll give you the zodiac signs I've pulled so far. Hold on just a minute. We've got Aquarius and Aries. Okay. Let's see what we have. Air, water, fire, air. Let's hear from your person and see what their thoughts are about this connection, Aries. Let's take a look. Hey, Alyssa, how you doing? Thanks for chatting me up, guys. Here we go. Let's go hear from them on their side of things. What's going on their side? Let's see what we can find out, Team Aries. Let's take a look. What do they say about all this? What do they say about all this? I want to hear from them. Seven of Swords, Chariot, Ace of Cups. So what this boils down to on their side, whether you know it or not, a big part of them actually wants to move forward on this thing and take it to the next level. The Chariot and Ace of Cups tell me that. The Seven of Swords is their problem. Trust. They're in their head about this. All right. They've got trust issues big time. I would bet my sweet bippity, okay, that this trust issue is not anything that you have done. Do I think you've betrayed their trust? Probably not. Okay. I think their trust was probably their ability to trust, should say, was probably impaired before you ever met them. Okay. I think this is probably damage that may have done by one or more people in their past, not the least of which may have even gone back to childhood. But we're going to see, why are they struggling to trust in general? Seven of Swords. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'll be honest with you, they may not even can tell you why they hold back. That this Seven of Swords, they may not be fully aware of this. Okay. Sometimes that can be in their unhealed wounds, which is in their subconscious. They may not even be aware. They probably, it's a good possibility that, if I went up to them and I asked them, hey, what's the issue? Why can't you move forward with Aries? They'd be like, I just don't know. I don't know what it is. I want to. I really feel toward Aries, this, that, and the other, but trust issues here. Two of Cups in reverse. It's a relationship. It's a heartbreak all day long, folks. It's a heartbreak. That's why again, this ain't you. This is somebody else. Okay. We're digging up some history. Judgment in the reverse. And this is the thing. Knight of Swords here. So see, there's this very nervous energy. All right. And the obstacle here is the trust. But there were obstacles in this past person. And quite honestly, if I had to guess, this past person that broke their trust, there were attempts to work things out. Okay. Probably again before you entered the scene. Okay. There were attempts to work things out, but for whatever reason, it never did. And I think this person struggled a lot with that. It looks to me like this connection that's in their past that goes back before you. Okay. Really did a number on your person. All right. Really did a number on your person. And, unfortunately, it looks like your person didn't really fully heal from that. And again, unfortunately, what you're experiencing is the age old adage of hurt people hurt people. People bleed on people who didn't cut them. Right. And that's how many times this happens. And it's just a perpetual thing that goes around in the collective. Particularly in areas of romance. And I think that's what you're seeing here. This is just that classic, unfortunate event that happens sometimes, right? So what do they do with that Chariot card here? Distance themselves, right, from opening up emotionally, right? And there's that nervous energy once again. It's almost as if with that Knight of Swords here, what they're telling me is, I jumped into this thing, and now I'm like, got regrets for jumping into it. Do I think that means they don't think highly of you? No, they do. They do. My cards are telling me they do. All right. They very much do. Their regret is I jumped into this thing not being ready, and now I've hurt a good person. Is this thing going to work out between you two? Let's get a future prediction on this thing. I'm going to pick up all the cards. I just want to do that, Aries, okay? Is this thing ultimately going to work out, or is it going to fall apart? Let's get the future joint energies between you two. This reading calls for that, all right? So that's what we're going to do. Let's see what the future looks like between you two. All right, Aries, let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out here, loves. Let's see here. Bear in mind, roles can always be reversed, but it is what it is. So I have the Star card, the Five of Wands, and the Hermit in reverse. I think there's a big try. The big try. Is it going to be easy? No. That's why the Five of Wands is here. My two Trump cards here are telling me that this thing could work out. All right. The Five of Wands is the minor arcana. All right. The minor arcana tells me that along this journey, there is going to be conflict, drama. So is this an easy road? No. Is there a good possibility it could work out? Yes. But not this is not this is not smooth sailing at all. Okay. It's going to be tumultuous. All right. You guys are both going to have to face some things that you've been running from. Eight of Swords here in the reverse. That's the only way. There's a solid investment here that I see. All right. But it's going to require patience, all right? And it's going to require, but not one of you, but both of you coming to the table and looking at yourself. Okay. You're not faultless in this. I won't say you've done anything wrong to this person, Aries, but the reason that you have connected this with this person is because you are in vibrational resonance with unhealed wounds, telling me you got them too. So this is going to be a joint healing thing. Okay. Not one, but both of you have got to face things that you have been ignoring and running from. Okay. And right now, that's going to be a challenge. You got, I'm not saying you've done a damn thing wrong to this person, but you got unhealed wounds that brought you to this table to begin with. Okay. There's no way in hell that you could have even connected with this person unless you had unhealed wounds too. And both of you have to work on this, because both of you, if this person does some work and you don't, then you won't even be connected to each other anymore. You won't be attracted to each other. There'll be no chemistry. The chemistry will leave. I can tell you that's how that works. Okay. Chemistry comes about from the subconscious. Okay. You've connected. We always connect from the subconscious. We're going to be talking about this a lot tonight and how that all works and why we even connect to who we connect to in Fam Jam, the member live stream that's at 6:45 p.m. All right. And how this all works. We're going to talk about the science behind everything that I'm kind of brushing over here in your reading. It just so happens that topic is very applicable to what we're reading about right now. But that's what's happened here. Okay. I think there's a lot of try. I don't think there's I don't see people really giving up easy. What I do see is people really being resistant to coming to the table and saying, I got to heal too. And that's probably you being resistant to that. And this could cost you this connection as well as a good future connection, because you'll continue to attract what you're in vibrational resonance with. But some of us aren't ready for the tough conversations yet. And I respect and honor whatever your decision is, Aries. All right, let's talk to the Aries singles. Let's see what's going on. Let's talk to Aries singles. That reading got a little deep. Definitely called some of you to take action. There was a call to action there for you, Aries, regardless of what your person does. And if you missed that, you need to go watch it again. All right. Let's take a look for Aries singles. Aries sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Here we go. Fortunately, Michael, you can take it how you want. And I'm okay because I'm not invested. Here we go. Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Singles, what do you need to know about romance? Here we go. Singles. Here we go. Here we go, singles. What do you need to know about romance? Here we go. Five of Swords here in the reverse. You may have somebody coming in with an apology that has previously you've not had communication with. Somebody may have blocked you and now they're unblocking you. What's going on with that? I do have apology energy here. I have a reconciliation attempt, reunion, 8 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups from that person. All right. So I do see that. I see somebody being unblocked possibly here. The next card I pulled was the 9 of Swords, 10 of Cups here. I do get that that's going to be a little bit of a mind fuck for you, but I think this person has decent intentions with the 10 of Cups here. Magician card, I think they're going to try. I think they're going to try really, really hard to work this out, okay, and to show you that they're for real. All right, anything else for Aries singles that needs to come out? Anything else for Aries singles that needs to come out? Let's take a look. Aries, I'll be honest with you. What I feel like the majority of you Aries singles are doing is healing. Okay, 3 of Swords, Death card, 9 of Cups. You're prioritizing your healing. I think love will come later, but what I get preceding that is really dealing with some wounds. The Death card is about shadow work and transformation. The 3 of Cups, existing unhealed wounds. If they were healed, that card would have come up in the reverse, the Three of Swords here, okay? That tells me that a lot of my Aries really got some work to do. Big calls to action for you, Aries, all over the place. Dealing with somebody or not, I just keep getting that call to action. It's time to heal, all right? It's time to face it. It's time to face what you've been running from, flat out, right? Call to action. Let's do the Crosswatcher reading. One thing I've learned, don't argue with your cards. They'll just keep saying the same thing over and over again. It's kind of like my decks are a little bit snarky. It's kind of like my decks, well, you know, if I start trying to pull for something that ain't there, my decks will just keep saying, bitch, I said what I said. I'm like, okay. Crosswatcher reading. This is where you listen for the sign of the person you're curious about to see what to expect in a connection with that person. Here we go. We'll go through all 12 zodiac signs. And again, this is where you listen for the sign of the person you are curious about. Team Aries. Here we go. Crosswatcher reading. If you are dealing with another Aries, this Aries may be a little bit bitter towards you, but for some reason, they do feel like you guys will eventually be together in the future. But they're not doing anything right now. They're not doing anything right now. Wow. I just get a lot of stagnancy. All right. Maybe because of bitterness. All right. Taurus, if you're dealing with Taurus, I've got drama and I've got somebody, I feel like Taurus is blaming you for something. All right. Conflict, drama, and blaming you. Blame game. If you're dealing with a Gemini, Gemini's real indecisive about what they want. All right. Gemini may feel like they've learned something that's changed everything and has made them back away from this thing. If you're dealing with a Cancer, Cancer wants a connection with you. There's like this repeating pattern between you and the Cancer, but the Cancer does not want to give up on this at all. If you're dealing with a Leo, they feel very strongly connected to you. They are watching you. They feel a very strong connection, attraction to you. But I do feel like I don't see them doing anything either other than just watching you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, Virgo's invested, they want to work on this, but at the same time, they're struggling to open up emotionally too. They will, I think they will eventually open up and offer you something. If you're dealing with a Libra, this looks like a false start. Okay. Possible third party. All right. Somebody may lose interest. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Scorpio doesn't trust this. And I think somebody here may be non-committal. All right. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, Sagittarius is ready to move on. And as far as communication, no. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, Capricorn is invested in this thing, but at the same time feels like it's a waste of time because there's just no future here. Aquarius is holding back, but they do feel like you are their person. Pisces is invested. You will hear from the Pisces. I think Pisces will pop back up. All right. That being said, Aries, thank you guys so much for being here and for dropping likes. You know, check all your other placements. I know this wasn't the best reading. I have to read what comes out in the cards. Don't blame me. Go talk to Source and ask Source why Auntie Karen got shit cards today for you. I think it's a big call to action. Right? I love you guys. And that's why I tell you what the cards really say, because I do love you.